All right, welcoming you to our Yoga Nidra practice today. Yoga Nidra is also sometimes referred to as the art of conscious relaxation, and that is our goal. So whether you're watching and waiting, or undergoing treatment, or recovering from treatment, or you're supporting someone with Waldenstrom's, rest is a powerful and much needed medicine. So today's guided relaxation practice, we're going to be accessing that innate state of relaxation. That is your birthright that we have forgotten how to access just by being busy human beings who do all the time. With this particular offering, you're going to be invited to do nothing but be here with us. So research has shown that Yoga Nidra can help us decrease our stress levels, improve our sleep quality, elevate well-being, and increase our mindfulness. These are some of the reasons why we practice. And just a reminder, you can do this from anywhere. You could be seated in your infusion chair. You could be in a recliner. You could be in your bed or on the floor. So let's take a moment to just get yourself into a comfortable place and set a little boundary around this time. This is your time to relax. This is your time to relax the body so that we can travel and experience the limitless inner landscape of the mind. So how Yoga Nidra works is I'll just give you some cues to pay attention to. And you can follow the sound of my voice as I guide you towards things like observing the breath or moving your mind to parts of the body. We're going to also do a little visualization today and play in the creativity of the mind. And we're also going to be setting some intentions. And I want to just give you the guidance. If setting an intention becomes challenging for you for whatever reason, I invite you just to listen to the words and let it wash over you and not worry too much about finding your intention. And just another word about intentions. These are not affirmations where we're wishing ourselves well. We are actually trying to restructure the mind from within and create more positive intentional languaging. So that's a little bit about the intentions. All right. So if you have been inactive for most of the day and you need to move a little bit, you could take a stretch through the arms and legs, get any last minute wiggles or squiggles out of the body. And whatever that means for you, just moving the head and neck or maybe swallowing. And you could, if you're not already doing so, perhaps close the eyes or soften the gaze. And just begin to tune in to the feeling of breathing. We could take a few breaths together, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Beginning to settle with some breaths in and out, allowing the body to sink into the support. Getting settled and just beginning to arrive in whatever state of being you're in. You're welcome here. Just continuing to observe what it feels like for you to breathe. Easy breaths at whatever pace feels good. And taking on that observer's point of view without judgment. Settling a little deeper into your support. And just remaining awake and aware to the sound of my voice. If you should fall asleep during our practice, that's perfectly fine. But our goal is to hover between wake and sleep, a very fertile space. So let's go ahead and just notice all of the sounds that you can hear right now in the room around you. And maybe widening out your awareness to those sounds that are farthest away. Maybe there's an airplane or something far away. And gradually moving inward to the sounds that are a bit closer. The sound of my voice, the sound of perhaps your own breathing. And just knowing that you can make any changes to your posture at any time should you need to do such a thing. That you're not, trapped here. You can move if you need to move. And now with the eyes softly closed, or the gaze softening down, I'm going to invite you to move your awareness to that area at the center of the eyebrows. So we're noticing this mind space, right? What lies behind the center of the eyebrows. In Sanskrit, we call this space the Chittakash, which translates to mind space. So we're just observing with the eyes closed, no effort, no strain. Observing what's happening in your mind space. Maybe there's some movement or color. Maybe there's nothing. We're just observing this space without judgment. And now I'll invite you to just for a moment scan this phase of life that you're in. And please know that I operate my office space in a downtown area of a small town. So if you hear any other sounds, that is what it is. So feel free to return to your mind space and scan the phase of life that you're in right now, the things that you're going through, the challenges that you're experiencing. And allow yourself, allow your mind to just settle on one part of your current life that you need support for. An area where you might like to see some improvement. Something that might be troubling you. And just allowing your mind to settle on this. And this we can turn into our positive present tense intention. For example, if you experience fatigue and this is what you need support for, or you're feeling depleted, you might have an intention such as, I am refreshed, I feel nourished. If you are experiencing some brain fog or feeling scattered, I am present, I am focused. And one more suggestion, if you're feeling unsure about what's next for you, I trust the process. So just allowing your intention, or your sankalpa, it's called, to bubble up. And you can repeat this inwardly a few times in your own voice, within your own mind space. And if nothing comes to you, don't worry. We'll let that just be what it is. Letting go of that intention. We'll now move the mind around the body in what's called rotation of consciousness. So I'll say a body part, and all you have to do is move your awareness there. So let's begin by moving the mind to the right thumb. Right second finger. Right third finger. The fourth and fifth fingers on the right hand. Back of the right hand. And center of the right palm. See if you can inhabit your entire right hand with your awareness. And allow the entire right hand to simply be. Looking within the right wrist, right forearm, right elbow, upper arm, and the right shoulder. Filling the entire right arm from shoulder to fingertips with your awareness. The entire right arm is simply resting, doing nothing. Very good. Now move your mind to the left thumb. Left second finger. Left third finger. And the fourth and fifth fingers on the left hand. Back of the left hand. center of the left palm. And seeing if you can inhabit the entire left hand with your awareness. Allowing the entire left hand to simply be, doing nothing. Looking within the left wrist, left forearm, left elbow, upper arm, and the left shoulder. Filling the entire left arm with your awareness. The entire left arm is simply resting, letting go of effort. Very good. Now let's move our minds down to all 10 toes. Infusing all 10 toes with your awareness, starting with the big toes and fanning out one by one to the pinkies. Moving the mind to the soles of both feet. The tops of both feet. And the heels. Inhabiting both feet fully with your mind, with your awareness. And allowing both feet to rest, let go of effort, do nothing. Looking within both ankles, both shins and calves. Both knees, and both thighs. Both hips and buttocks. And now moving the mind to fill the entire right leg from the hip down to the toes. The entire right leg is letting go of effort. And now moving the mind to inhabit the entire left leg from hips down to the toe. The entire left leg is letting go of effort, doing nothing. With both arms and both legs relaxing, we can now move the mind to the belly. Allowing the belly to be soft and full. Dropping the anchor of awareness down to the tailbone and the sacrum. And gently, with compassion, moving up the tender low back, the middle of the back, shoulders, the upper back, allowing the entire back to be painted with your awareness, letting go of effort as we move the mind to the rib cage, encircling the heart and lungs. Allowing that heart center to be open to receive, receiving the nourishment of rest. Allowing the front of the torso to rest. The sides of the torso to rest. And the back to rest. Very good. Now let's move our minds to the throat, softening, to the lower and upper jaws, to both lips, both cheekbones, the bridge of the nose, to the tip of the nose and nostrils, all of the muscles surrounding the eyes, the eyeballs resting in their sockets, the eyelids, forehead smoothing out, the jaw releasing, and all of the muscles in the face simply draining of effort and expression. Moving the mind to the skin on the scalp, both ears, and everything in between both ears. Allowing the muscles in the neck and the face and the base of the skull to relax, to soften, to just be. Filling the entire head and neck, the entire body, shoulder to fingertips, hips to toes, torso and back. The entire physical container is filled with your awareness. And now we can unlock the portal into the mind's eye once again. Moving the awareness to the mind space, wherever you experience that. And using the creativity of the mind to envision a garden. Stepping out into a garden on a beautiful, fresh, sunny day. surrounded by the sights and smells and sounds of this beautiful, wild, bright garden. Picture yourself stepping through, each footstep grounding with the earth, and finding your way to a comfortable bench nestled in the tangle of this beautiful garden, where you can sit or you can recline as need be and drink in the sights and sounds. Perhaps you can notice a particular flower. In your mind's eye, can you see or imagine a hummingbird? This bright energy, this endless well of positivity, visiting the bright flowers nearby, drinking this nectar from each flower one by one, returning to the source of rejuvenation and nourishment every day, drawing in that nourishment, drinking in that droplet of sweetness and savoring each precious moment. Asking your higher self, where do you draw nourishment from? Where do you gather your own sacred elixir? From what source does it spring? Just allowing any messages from the humble hummingbird or from your garden in your mind's eye to come to you now. And you can picture in your mind's eye getting up from your garden bench, closing the door of that portal in your mind, and once again returning to your mind space in this moment to plant the seed of intention once more. Repeating your intention or your sankalpa internally, whatever it may be. I feel nourished. I trust the process. The words you need to hear. letting those words echo and fade as we begin to leave behind our Yoga Nidra practice. Very slowly and gently coming out of our Yoga Nidra space. Beginning to exit this world of the mindscape, this world of bodily relaxation. Coming back gently by noticing the room around you, any sounds in that room around you. Being aware of them now. Becoming aware of your own breath once again, moving in and out. Drawing a few cleansing breaths. And then very, very gently and slowly, perhaps beginning to move your body, starting by licking the lips, swallowing, moving the head from side to side, coming back into the physical container of your body, stretching through the fingertips, stretching through the toes, perhaps giving yourself a hug and a pat on the back for creating this time and space for yourself, because you are more than a physical body. And I hope that you have enjoyed exploring another side of yourself during our Yoga Nidra practice. I will close our session today with the sound of one Om and 3 Shantis. Shanti means peace. And we can visualize the Shanti reverberating out as far and as wide as we can carry it. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I'm thanking you